So I used to date this girl. Let's call her Roxanne. She was everything I was looking for in a girl. She seemed to have some dignity, integrity. She read books and she liked neo soul and conscious hip hop. And I was in my neo soul and conscious hip hop era of my life. Man, yeah. So she was everything that I wanted in a girl at the time because I was starting to get a little bit more aware. I was learning history. I was learning about, a lot of different leaders, and she was just dope. So me and her got together. I actually met her on this website called Black Planet. You got to be an OG to know about Black Planet. It was a black dating site. So I guess all the things that we had in common made sense, seeing as that's where we went. We went on a website that was specifically for, black relationships. And she came off as this wholesome chick, somebody that I could really rock with for a long time. I felt like I was living in a Tyler Perry movie, the good side of the story. When I was, with her, she would even wear these cardigans all the time. And so I didn't even know she had a body because she was really thin. I thought I would just take one for the team because she was dope, because she didn't really have any of the physical qualities that I usually admire. But turns out she was hiding a little something underneath those cardigans. She was almost like a black Barbie doll, right? She was shaped exactly like Barbie. Me and Roxanne had a thing going for a long time, but I had this budding insecurity. There was this one dude that Roxanne had dated in the past. I just didn't like how she spoke so highly of him. Like when she did mention him, she would speak very highly of him. And this is a little bit unusual because you don't really meet girls that talk really well about their ex. And so this led me to believe that maybe he left her, or maybe she wanted him and he didn't want her, and she's still kind of holding on. I wasn't really too cool with that. And that became a foundation of a lot of our arguments. And I would think about it a lot, and it would really stress me out. And even though we had a good thing going, that was always in the backdrop. That was always in the back of my mind. Like, is this dude still around? Is she actually 100% committed to me? And I thought the dude was a cornball too. So it wasn't even like he was like a G or something like that. He was just a weird dude, you know what I mean? In my mind, I thought I was cooler than him. So it was extra offensive that she thought this dude was cool. She was admiring this dude. So anyways, I think we went on for about 2 years or whatnot. But during the course of that time, like I said, the arguments started to pile up. I was thinking about it all the time. And then one day, you got to be an OG for this as well. She went to go grab something to eat, and I was at her crib, and I wanted to go use the computer, and her MSN Messenger was on. A message pops up, and it said last night was great. And so obviously my heart's beating. I'm like, what the hell, man? I didn't want to look, but come on, man. What would you do in that situation? It's your partner's laptop. Somebody saying last night was good. So I clicked on it. Then I saw the entire message thread with her and the same dude. You know what I'm saying? And she could have cheated on me with anybody else in the world, and it wouldn't have been as bad as her cheating on me with this particular dude. That was years ago. I'm still mad. I'm still tight about that situation. Like, I have a little bit of resentment in my heart. You know what I mean? Because I think this dude is such a cornball. It had me feeling insecure. It's like, what's that say about me? If you like this cornball, or you cheated on me with this cornball, then damn, like, what am I, lame? This is crazy. Anyways, looking back on it now that I know what I know, things happen, right? Everything isn't mystical. But sometimes I wonder if I attracted what I resisted. If by me being so concerned about this dude and talking about him all the time, one, I kept him on the top of her mind. And two, if she needed somebody to speak to, seeing as she still admired this dude, she could go to him and speak to him about the stress that I was causing her, right? Because I know for sure one of my exes got exactly what she was looking for with me by stressing about it. She always thought I was going to leave her for another girl. And I wasn't even tripping about another girl, but she was so annoying and she just kept pressing the subject so much that I was like, you know what? Screw it. And eventually I did get with another girl. She was just annoying. Every day she was nagging me about this thing. And then eventually I met a girl that became my friend, and I was confiding with her about my crazy girl at the time. And eventually I left old girl for her. So she got exactly what she was looking for. So now I wonder, in my situation with my ex and old boy, if I just did the exact same thing, if I just pushed her away because of my constant thinking of what she was doing, or if she had a relationship with this dude. You attract that which you resist. Whatever you focus on, you get in this life. And the more I examine things that happened in my past, I see I have managed to manifest and create situations that I did not want with exceeding efficiency. I was a gangster at manifesting things I did not want because I would always think about it and I always had all these emotions behind it. And then I just created a situation for it to happen. This happened to me so many times, things I can't discuss on YouTube, but I've had situations where crazy things have happened to me that I did not want to happen, but by focusing on it, I ended up getting just that thing. Even up until recently, I've had situations where there's certain things that were bothering me. I focus on it and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and I notice it more. My reticular activator, the same thing that allows you to see your car everywhere, it works for everything else, man. So if you focus on some negativity, if you think about somebody doing you wrong all the time, you're going to see situations where that is a reality. So you could either use this for positive or negative. You could focus on the things that you want, or you could focus on the things that you don't want. Doesn't really matter. You're going to get either one. And if you put some emotion behind it, oh, you're going to get it even more fast and efficiently. And I've realized that in my life, I've done this for a long time with negativity. But now that I'm aware of the power that your thoughts have on influencing what you see, what you perceive, and your life, I'm very careful not to harbor any hate, animosity, negative emotions, because, man, I'm a master creator. If you guys ever had a situation like this where you kind of created something or manifested something that you did not want, let me know in the comments section. There's a book by a guy named Neville Goddard called Feeling is the Secret. And he said in the book that it's not about just wanting something or writing it down over and over again or repeating it over and over again with affirmation. All that helps, but that's not going to get you what you want. What's going to get you what you want is the emotion and the feeling behind the thought that you have. And unfortunately for us, negativity is our default setting. So it's easier for us to feel negative emotions. Therefore, it's easier for us to manifest negative situations. Hopefully, you can learn to control your emotions and your thoughts because they create your life. I'm on my journey right now. I haven't mastered it, but I'm getting close to being as good as I possibly can while still maintaining my humanity. I'm working on it every day. Anyways, that's my little story for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.